What is up and welcome to today's video. If you guys don't know me, hi, my name is Rosa. I'm a part-time reseller on the apps Poshmark, eBay, Thredup, and Mercari. And today we're doing a what sold video of what sold the past week on all of those platforms. Mind you, I just started Mercari again. I deleted everything and re-uploaded like 40 something listings in the past 2 days. I'm trying to list my entire closet onto Mercari this weekend. It's probably not gonna happen because 20 items took me like 3 hours, and so I wasn't about that life. But I am slowly putting my entire Poshmark and eBay store up on Mercari to diversify my selling platforms, because whatever happened to Thredup this week really gave me a reality check and I really need to learn to diversify. So I ended up adding a lot of stuff to Mercari. But if you guys want to know what sold the past week, make sure to keep on watching. Also stay tuned for the end of the video where I will be talking about my thoughts on the whole Thredup situation, as well as what I'm going to be doing now. Because you guys know, if you've been following me for the past couple of weeks at least, you know that I was super gung-ho with Thredup, and I still am gung-ho with Thredup, but I'm going to tell you guys about my new strategy. Make sure to stay tuned to the end of the video. But let's start off with what actually sold this week. This week was pretty good. If you guys like these kind of videos, thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't. Join the Bright Patch fandom. We have fun all the time. And let's go ahead and get started with the video. Girl. Alright guys, so I'm going to move it to the side so you guys will see exactly what sold. I made definitely more sales this week than I did last week. I think, from my mouth to God's ears, I think Q4 is upon us, and I think there are sales happening. Again, my sales are still kind of slower than what I would want them to, but that was because I took basically 3/4 of my inventory and sent it to Thredup. Probably was a mistake, but it's okay, because you always learn when you're in the reselling business. I feel like you never stop learning when you're in resale, like straight up. So let's go in with the Poshmark sales first, then we're gonna go then we're gonna go into eBay sales, and then finally we will go into Thredup sales. I will leave all the timestamps down below, so make sure to check out if you guys are interested in specific parts of this video, or the whole video. That would be ideal. So the first item that sold on Poshmark was this Forever 21 plaid, slightly cropped plaid top. I sold it for $15. My Poshmark fee was $3. My shipping discount was $2.12. So my net earnings were $9.88. And this was from Nextdoor. I am thinking about doing another kind of Nextdoor push, maybe for the New Year's, because I know everyone donates their clothes in the New Year's, and if I could get the clothes before they send it to the Goodwill store, that would be legit. And so yeah, I think I'm gonna do another post maybe like around December 27th-ish and see if people want to give me their clothes. But I really do like the whole thing about sending stuff into Thredup that I get from Nextdoor, because it just, I get rid of inventory that way. Plus I can sell a bunch of the stuff because it's probably good stuff that they're getting rid of for the New Year's. But anyways, I got that from Nextdoor. The next item that sold was this Marmot dark red Leia windbreaker rain jacket. I sold it for $45. My Poshmark fee was $9, so my net earnings were $36. And I thought Marmot sold for more, but apparently it doesn't. It sells, this particular one, rain jacket, sells for around $40 all the way to $60, $75. I decided to post it up for $60. I was okay with having $36. I paid $14.99 for it, so I got a little bit more than double my money, and I was very happy with that. So if you guys sell Marmot and you don't sell the down jackets, how much are you like selling these things for? Because I feel like I got really excited for no reason, but whatever. It's still a sale. It was a really quick flip as well. It sold in like 2 days, so I was super stoked about it. The next item that sold was this NFL gray football 49ers t-shirt v-neck. I sold this for $12. My Poshmark fee was $2.95, so my net earnings were $9.05. And I got this, I'm pretty sure, from Nextdoor as well. And if you guys want to know what Nextdoor is, by the way, Nextdoor is an app where you can like post things for sale. It's your neighborhood kind of crime app as well. There's a bunch of like complainers on there as well, and it's just the app to be in. And that's the app that I put my advertisement on of if I was taking clothing from people. So yeah, so I got that from Nextdoor. The next item was a bundle. If you guys don't know, I have 2 different bundle sales in my Poshmark closet. The first is if you buy 2 items, you get them for 20% off plus $4.99 shipping. If you buy 3 items, you get 50% off. Just wait for me to send those 2 offers to you guys. But yeah, I just have that as a regular thing that's part of my closet. So this person bought 3 items. She bought a polished fluorite pendant silver plated necklace, a raw amethyst pendant silver plate chain necklace, and a Manduka Yoga Stretch Gray Athleisure Sports Bra. The price was $30. My Poshmark fee was $6, so my net earnings were $24. I got the Manduka Yoga Sports Bra in a resale box that I took someone's inventory. By the way, if you guys are wondering what this is, because you're like, Rosa, what the heck is in your arm? If you guys can see it, I don't even know if you can see it, but I'm gonna bring attention to it anyways. I burned myself baking. I'm watching way too much British baking show, and I was like, you know what? I can bake. I actually do bake. I used to bake a lot before, but so I decided to make some keto cookies, and ba-bam, burnt myself. So that's cool. So anyways, that's another story. And then the 2 necklaces I bought, and I made my own necklaces and I sold them. So the next item that sold on Poshmark was this Disney Christmas Minnie Mouse plaid raglan top. I sold this for $15. My Poshmark fee was $3. My shipping discount was $2.12. So my net earnings were $9.88, and that is all pure profit because I got this from next door, girl. All right, the next item that sold on Poshmark were actually a pair of shoes of mine. The reason I sold them was because they squeaked a lot on me, and I don't really want to squeak when I walk, so I decided, you know what, somebody else might want them because they're really cute, they're very on trend, and I think someone else would like them. These are Style & Co. block heel black 10 studded sandals. I sold them for $9. Poshmark fee was $2.95. Net earnings were $6.05. I just honestly wanted to make some sort of money on them, so I really didn't care what they sold for, so I sold those. All right, and that was everything that sold on Poshmark. Again, a lot of lower sales on Poshmark, but still a lot of sales, so I'm very happy about that. And as long as I double my money, I am a happy little camper. So let's go right into eBay. So eBay had some sales. You guys know that eBay had died for me for a couple of weeks, still dead for me now, but we are slowly building up the store again. Like I said, Thredup kind of killed all my stores. I put kind of all of my eggs in one basket, sort of, kind of, so we're gonna talk about that. But what I'm gonna do, so I actually sold 4 items on eBay this week. The first item was a resell because, well, it was a super resell because I sold it, I got it back, and now I sold it again, and this person's keeping it, thank God. This is a Garnet Hill green cotton women's V-neck polka dot blue top size large. I sold this for $19.50, and the buyer paid $3.50 shipping. And I got that from Goodwill. Next, I also got from Goodwill, this is a Susina women's 100% cashmere sweater V-neck navy blue cable knit. I sold this for $20, and the buyer paid $3.99 shipping. And the Garnet Hill was sold via promoted listings. I promote all of my listings at I do the trending rate. I know a lot of people do like 1%, 2%, but like, just do 6%, what's the problem? Or 9%. Like, I do trending rates just because I want my stuff to move. Some people have luck, some don't. I have to do trending rates because I feel like I don't have luck without them. The next item was a Madewell musical women's t-shirt blue rugby striped boat neck stretch. I sold this for $15, and the buyer paid $3.50 shipping. This was made by Sellhound. My description and my title for this item was made by Sellhound. A lot of my Sellhound titles are selling faster. If you guys don't know, I work with Sellhound. Sellhound is bomb. I've been working with them for probably over like a little under a year now, and I buy my own subscription from them. But basically they are a free app where you can check comps for free on all of the platforms in one app, and then you can also use their virtual assistant program where they will create descriptions and titles for your eBay stores. I'm pretty sure they're probably going to be expanding to other platforms, but for now they only do eBay, and the titles can work on eBay as well, and the description can work on eBay as well because of CEO Hello. So yeah, you can use the titles as well on eBay. I get the $30, or not $30, the 30 items subscription service, so they do 30 of my items that I'm posting on eBay a month. And if you guys want to try it out as well, you can actually get your first 3 items for free, so you can just try them out for shits and giggles and see if you like the way that they do your descriptions and do all of that stuff for you. And then if you decide that you want to get the subscription like the one I use, I actually have a code called ROSA25, and you will get 25% off of your first month with Sellhound. So go ahead and check them out down below. Thank you very much. So yeah, that is that. And then the next thing I sold, yeah, this was the final thing I sold on eBay. This was something that's been sitting there forever. Honestly, it was mine and I was very close on just keeping it. But this was a Disney Store Tsum Tsum mini plush 3.5-inch Toy Story Lotso. And this sold for $6.99. The buyer paid $3.50 and it sold via promoted listings. So whatever. Whatever, I'll do what I want. Okay, so now we're gonna go into Thredup. I'm gonna go into the sales of Thredup and then we're gonna talk about the nitty gritty, okay? What's going on, what's happening, what are my thoughts? We're gonna go through that in a second, but first let's go through all the sales. So, okay, I'm gonna tell you guys how much they sold for and then I'm gonna go back and tell you guys how much my payout is. Thredup is very weird. They don't make it as streamlined for me to make these videos like Poshmark and eBay does, to be honest. So it's gonna be a little weird. So the first thing I sold this week on Thredup was this 7 jeans, 34 waist. They were sold for $47.99 and had 4 likes, and these were new with tags. The next item that sold was something that I didn't send to Thredup. Didn't send to Thredup. Okay. Has anybody dealt with this? Because I was shook. I got things that sold on my personal Thredup account that I didn't send into Thredup, and I thought it was like the weirdest thing. And I'm like, well, maybe they're so like messed up over there. That's what Richard thinks. Richard thinks the whole thing is like messed up over at Thredup right now, and that's why they're messing up on a lot of stuff, is because they are completely overwhelmed. They added this White House black market sleeveless top to like my bag, but I didn't send this in, so it was very weird. But they pulled it for a goodie bag. It was $37.99 and had 7 likes, and it was pulled for a goodie bag and it was new with tags. So that is great. Again, haven't got my payout yet because now they changed their goodie box thing to 7 days until you get your payout. So we're waiting for that shit. All right, so the next item was also pulled for a goodie bag. This was something I sent in, and this was also new with tags. This is a Chaser thermal top, size large. It sold for $37.99 and had 6 likes. The next item sold to actually somebody, and this is something I actually sent in. This is a Style & Co. long sleeve blouse, size large, and it only had 1 like. And it was my like. It didn't even have any other likes. It just had my like, because I like all of my stuff so I can look all my favorites. The next item was something, or did I tell you how much it sold for? It sold for $37.99. The next item, and all of the stuff I got from like Goodwill and stuff, except the ones that I didn't send in. I don't know where those are from, but whatever. The next item that was also new with tags, sold to somebody, I don't know. Cooperative pullover sweater, size medium. Okay, so this is the only reason why I really liked Thredup, was because I had this sitting for 1.5 years and somebody offered me $5 for it. I took the $5, they never paid on eBay, and so I was like, you know what, screw it, I'm gonna send this to Thredup. Sold for $54.99 on Thredup, and I got a percentage out of that. So holla for a dollar, I guess, but this had 6 likes. The next item was also pulled for a goodie bag. This is a J. Crew long sleeve Henley. This sold for $47.99 and had 8 likes. Next was something I got from my friend Lauren, but it was not selling in my closet, so I sent it directly to Thredup. This was a US Polo Association snow jacket, size large. It sold for $42.99 and had 15 likes. All right, so the next 3 items sold were very cheap items. The first one was a Mossimo zip-up hoodie. This I got from my friend Lauren. I got the Kirkland, I'll tell you about that later, but it sold for $11.99 with 4 likes. I had an assorted brand short sleeve top, size extra large. It sold for $6.99, had 3 likes, and this was from next door. And then the Kirkland signature track jacket, size extra large. It sold for $14.99 and had 9 likes, and this was also from, what's it called? This was also from next door. So now I'm gonna go in and show you guys exactly how much I made. So for the Kirkland signature track jacket, the item is currently in transit and I will potentially make $1.53 on that. For the assorted brands t-shirt, it sold on my birthday, October 5th. My payout was 30 cents. So this one automatically went into, I don't know, you know what? Thredup is really like, I don't know what's happening. So anyways, okay, and then I couldn't find the Mossimo zip up, but I'm assuming it's like I got 50 cents or something for it because it's in the middle of those two other ones. So probably like around 50 something cents for it, or maybe even $1. I don't know. But yeah, those were all like very low ones. So now I'm gonna go, okay, now I'm gonna go to my other sales real quick. So the White House Black Market green tank top item is in transit and my potential payout will be $9.12. For the 7 jeans, the item is in transit, but my potential payout is $13.92. The J. Crew long sleeve Henley was delivered and my payout was $13.92. The cooperative pullover sweater was just purchased, so it's not in transit yet. My potential payout is $15.43, which would have been a lot higher than the probably $1 that I was gonna get via eBay. The Chaser thermal top, the item is currently in transit and my potential payout is $9.12. The US Polo Association snow jacket was just purchased and my potential payout was $9.12. The Style & Co. long sleeve blouse, it was delivered and return allowed by 10/24 and my potential payout for this one is $9.12. And I think that's everything. So that is everything that's sold on Poshmark, eBay, and Thredup. I'm hoping by next week I will have Mercari sales for you guys because that would be sweet. But all right, I'm gonna come to the middle here. I am literally leaning into my, I'm actually gonna bring this a little bit down. Okay, so I am leaning right now into my like knees because I really wanna have a conversation with you guys for this whole Thredup thing. So as you guys know, a couple of weeks, maybe like the beginning of this week, Thredup had a mini toddler tantrum and was like, oh my God, too many resellers are on our platform. Like we have to try and kick them out somehow. So back in the day, let's rewind. Back in the day, Thredup always had shitty payouts. And that's why I never used Thredup back in the day. Because I was like, well, why am I gonna use them? They have really shitty payouts. Like I just feel like it's not gonna be worth my time or whatever. So I would just randomly send them stale inventory. And then recently I took Chriselle's course, which by the way, all you haters out there that are like hating on Chriselle, please don't hate on Chriselle. Like what the hell? She just came out with a really awesome course and I loved her course and I thought it was so worth it even though Thredup is changing its sitch. At least I know a lot more about Thredup now than I did before I took her course. So legit still obsessed with her course. But I took her course and I was like, oh my God, I can make so much money on Thredup. So because Thredup's policy changed and now you could do 80% of the retail value of the item when they put it up on Thredup, which is great. I love that. I think that's a great thing. And even without, so now Thredup is going back to their shitty payouts. They just decided that they're gonna go back to it. They accidentally did it. I think definitely accidentally did it the beginning of this week and everyone started freaking out about it. And so that opened my eyes a little bit on Thredup. But my eyes were a little bit open already about Thredup because I realized that I don't like to wait for my money. Even though it's probably worth the wait. And once you get going, then obviously you'll be seeing your money coming more and stuff like that. But I didn't like this waiting game. So anyways, when I got the notice that Thredup was changing their policy for you only are allowed to price your items 50% below Thredup's like estimated pricing or whatever, not the original pricing, because I wouldn't have had a problem if it was like the original pricing, but it's Thredup's pricing, meaning what Thredup puts on there, you can only list up to 50% or something. So a lot of really nice designer brands were going down. Like for example, somebody posted a Michael Kors bag and they were able to list it for $135. Now they can only list it to $37.99. So it was like one of those like, what the hell just happened, bro? Like kind of things. So that was not sarcastic either. I was straight up like shook. I remember crying. I actually cried a lot that day. I was so frustrated because I just sent in 9 bags of really good shit to Thredup only to find out that they brought all of the values down. A lot of people's items went red and they weren't posted anymore. They weren't public anymore. Or they were public, but you weren't allowed to change the price if you wanted it to stay in a higher price. So I started to panic. I know a lot of people were really upset. I was crying. I did like a rant on Instagram and then I deleted it because 2 hours later we found out that they brought it back to the 80% and they apologized of how everything was, which made it super unprofessional still, because don't just change shit, especially if you have a lot of resellers using your platform, which at this point I think they got the gist that a lot of resellers were using their platform to resell their items for a shit ton of money. Don't just change your shit. So they decided to, they will be giving us a 30-day notice and letting us know when they're going to be making the change, which is awesome. But it kind of woke me up a little bit and was like, you know what? There's a lot of things that I don't like about Thredup. And there's a lot of things I do like about Thredup. For example, their payouts are great, especially if there's something you can't sell on Poshmark. Like for example, Joie. Joie sits and sits and sits. I talk about it in one of my videos that is going to be coming up soon, about how Joie that Joie sits and sits and sits on Poshmark and sells for like $20, $25, maybe $30, and then on Thredup it can sell for like a payout of $90, $100, whatever. So of course you're going to want to list your stuff on Thredup. But what's the price to pay on that? So I'm going to talk a little bit about the whole journey, about how long it actually takes for you to get your money. So I did talk about, oh, you know, it's okay. It's long haul. Like, I'm going to make a shit ton of money, long haul. But realistically, it's a very long haul. So you get your items, right? That's what happens. So first you get your bag, because I can't print labels to save my life for some reason on Poshmark or on Thredup. So you get your bag a week and a half after you order them. Then you have to pack your bag. Then you have to do all the inventory stuff, make a packing slip, make more like Excel spreadsheets, put everything on there, make sure everything is everything, and then you send it on the way. And then it takes about a week and a half to 2 weeks for it to get to the warehouse. I don't know why it does, but it does. I can't send my bags directly to FedEx like a lot of people can. For some reason, FedEx has always said, sorry, this is a USPS label, can't take it to FedEx. Okay, fine. So I had to do it through USPS. So USPS has to transfer my bag to FedEx, and then FedEx transfers it back to USPS once it gets to Arizona, because all my bags go to Arizona because that's my closest state. So of, I guess, a processing area. So yeah, so then you go through that. That's already how many weeks? 3.5 weeks approximately. Then the processing time happens. If you buy expedited shipping, it'll process within a week. So that's like a whole month already not getting your money. Then you have 60 to 90 days to get your money. And then great, awesome, something sold. Now with the goodie bag stitch, you have to wait another week for your money after it sells. So basically it could take up to, I want to say, 4 months for you to get any money, because if something sells, it takes about a week and a half to 2 weeks for it to get to the person's house for some reason. Then they have 14 days to keep the item. It's just like a long game. Like, I'm not trying to be like 1 year older by the time I get my money, okay? So that was the one thing that I just didn't like about Thredup. I was ignoring it because it's okay, I'm gonna get all this money. And then I realized, oh wait, I have expedited and return shipping to pay for. So even when I sell something and then my payout's $30, I lose the entire $30 of the item because I'm paying off my bags. And if I'm doing that for all of my bags, that's a lot of money. Mind you, it's not really, because I'm writing all of this shit off anyways, but like, it's still a lot of money to invest. It's a lot of time, it's a lot of money. How much is your time worth, and how much like is your money worth to you? So for me personally, we don't have the luxury, Richard and myself, to wait like 6 months for a payout of $70. Like, I'm sorry, we don't. In the span of 6 months, I could sell the same item, okay, maybe for less, maybe for $30, but I'll get it like within 3 days, and I can sell like 5 or 6 items to get like $200 in 6 months. This is a really bad example, but you guys can catch my drift. So we decided that, Rich and I kind of sat down and talked about it, and we decided, even though it's less money in our pockets, at least it's ASAP, okay? And we actually are making a new inventory plan for me, because the reason we started Thredup to begin with, like even before like Oh my god, 80%. Oh my god, that was just like the icing on the cake. But the reason we wanted to go the Thredup route was because I didn't want inventory everywhere. I have a 1-bedroom apartment and it's 750 square feet. So we only have so many areas to put inventory, and I just don't like my inventory being scattered everywhere. I'd like my house to be like clean. And I'm not saying if you live in a 1-bedroom and you have boxes everywhere, it's not a big deal. I have that right now. But since sending everything to Thredup, I've had a really nice and clean house. I sent in about 3/4 of my inventory. So right now I'm building my inventory back up because we are not sending anything to Thredup anymore for now. So we are still gonna be sending to Thredup, but it's only gonna be stale inventory. It's gonna be nothing really new because honestly, by the time I get everything back, reclaim or whatever, it's already stale inventory. So I want my inventory to have a chance to sell faster on Poshmark, eBay, and Mercari. And that's just my thoughts. Now, a lot of you might be going through the same thing, like, oh my god, inventory is just like ruining my whole like apartment living, my whole house living. I have kids, I have this, I have that, I just don't have space for all this inventory. Thredup was gonna be our savior of, I don't have kids, but like, I'm just saying, like, savior, so we don't have all the shit everywhere, and it's great. And now basically what's happening with this whole 50% off stitch is, and by the way, I buy my inventory for more expensive than a lot of other people do, so I have to be really like picky, and that's why this 50% off thing is like really pissing me off because I will not make any money. So that's also why I'm taking a lot of my stuff back. Once it is reclaimed, I'm not sending it back to Thredup until it's been in my Poshmark and eBay store and Mercari store for a 1.5 years. Once it hits a 1.5 years, I will send it to Thredup to a graveyard where if it sells, it sells. If it doesn't, I'll donate it. And that's just gonna be my business model. That was my business model starting in the beginning of this year. So I ended up sending all of my items that have been sitting from January 2019 to June 2019, and then in July I sent in all of that stale inventory, and it sat for like forever because I didn't do expedited shipping. But I'm still going to be doing expedited shipping on those items. I'm just not going to be paying for returns, just because at that point it's like, it's okay, it's stale, it's gone. But that's gonna be our new thing. We're actually getting under the bed storage units, or storage boxes, so I can have more inventory, because right now I have my 4 bins right here that I'm looking at. I'll show you right now. I know this is gonna be ugly, but whatever. So I have 4 bins right here. Whee! Cool times, cool times. And then I have 5 bins at, ooh, we're close. Hello. We have 5 bins right now in my bedroom, and we're adding a 6th bin because my fitness bin is over there, but we're gonna be switching that over to an under the couch storage, like under this couch, so I can, like a very flat under the couch storage, so I can leave my fitness stuff in there. I'm taking that fitness bin and I'm moving it to the bedroom where my other bins are, and then we're gonna be putting under the bed bins. And I would really like to get my Poshmark, eBay, and Mercari stores up to 500 items each. I know eBay will be more because I'm selling, and so will Mercari because I'm selling comics now, so it's gonna be a lot more. But for clothing wise, I would like to have 500 items at all times. So we're slowly gonna be building back our brand, or building back our stores. So yeah, but that's basically my whole thing with Thredup. I took the risk, it was great, I thought it was fun. I haven't seen any miraculous sales yet, to be honest. I've seen a lot of like $50, $60, $40 on Thredup, which makes my payout roughly around $9 to $18. I can get that shit on Poshmark. So why am I waiting 9 months, or 9 months, 90 days, 60 to 90 days, but in total about 4 months to get $18? That's not my shtick. So like I said, I'm going to be taking all of my inventory back from Thredup once it expires, and I can reclaim it, probably reclaim it 2 days before it expires, bring everything back and start posting on Poshmark, eBay, and Mercari, make them new listings, make them new posts for me, and just call it a day. And every 6 months, send in a bunch of bags to Thredup for, hopefully they sell on there. But yeah, so that's kind of my whole shindig with the whole Thredup situation. It sucks, but honestly, I feel like I was gonna pull out anyways, soon because this waiting game for this money is really not my scene. And a lot of people were sending their stuff to Thredup to not share on Poshmark, and that's another thing that I can understand people getting frustrated about this whole Thredup situation. But for me, I have a VA, so I have someone sharing my closet anyways for me, so it's not a big deal. And honestly, I don't mind photographing, measuring. The only thing that I hate is putting the inventory away. I have a whole thing of inventory over there that I just like don't want to put away right now, and I still have to list today. I've been listing crazy this whole day. I listed 20 things on Mercari today. I'm gonna try to list 20 things tomorrow as well. It just takes up so much time. Literally, I was listing from like, I think like 10:30 to 2 o'clock today. I was just a listing fiend. I mean, obviously I could have done it faster if like I wasn't watching the British baking show, but I was, so sue me. But yeah, I'm gonna actually go back to, I need to list my 5 new items today. And that's the other thing, I'm building up my store. So I'm listing 5 items every single day so I can get my store back to where it was and just do better, because it is Q4 and this is not the time to be experimenting, people. This is the time to work on your good platforms and get shit sold, because it is the time. But anyways, that was everything for today's video. I just really wanted to have, oh my god, this is a 30-minute video. I just wanted to have a quick heart-to-heart with you guys and really just talk about my thoughts on the whole Thredup thing. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I hope it wasn't too like sad, but I really wanted to talk about it, and whatever, you guys can listen to me in the car. I listen to all my resellers in the car, so yeah. But hope you guys enjoyed your ride home from work. If you're listening to this on your ride home from work, part-time resellers out there. But yeah, so anyways, I'm gonna go. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for staying to the end of the video. If you did stay to the end of the video, make sure to leave a heart emoji down below. I doubt anybody will, because this is a long ass video. But I love you guys so much. Thank you. Like, subscribe, and I will see you guys all in the next video. Blah blah. Woo.
Yo, what's up? I'm the Mad Hatter. I'll pour you tea, please don't let it splatter. Does it really matter? 'Cause I'm the Mad Hatter.